Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. I hope and I wish have a great day to all of you guys. This is Pinoy Hasawi. Once again, at this time, I'm here inside the mall and I'm gonna show you regarding escalator, or someone call it walkalator. Okay, so today I received a call that one of the escalator, and by the way, there are two escalator here. This is going up direction, and this is down direction. All right. So today I received a call that one of the escalator, which is going down direction, stopped running, and I talked to one of the maintenance here to find out what is the display in the display area, and this is the display area here. All right, so this is the display. Once there is a problem for the escalator or walkalator, it shows here, the display here, the fault, it will display here, so you could easily to find it out what is the problem, right? And by the way, the controller is here inside, and this is, we call it a platform, a landing platform, and inside there is a machine here inside. There is a machine inside, so later on I am gonna open to check what is the problem. All right, here's my tools, and by the way, this walkalator or escalator, a brand name is Otis. All right, so this is escalator or walkalator down direction. So now I'm gonna show you how to fix the problem, and of course, for all you know that using this escalator or riding this escalator, there are some safety precaution also, and this is what call it steps. This is, we call it steps, and this is, we call it comb plate, comb. Remember, if you are what you're using in your hair, if you're fixing your hair, you're using comb. So this is, we call it comb, this area, comb, and we call it comb plate. All right, so in this area sometimes it can catch, especially if you are having a problem with if you're wearing shoes and there is usually the shoes there is we call it strap, and the strap of your shoes, sometimes if it is damaged, then while riding this escalator, this complete will catch, or even your shoes, slippers. So there is a precaution. There are some precaution that you have to know if you're riding this escalator. And here some precaution, right? Some of the ladies are wearing high heels. This must be aware. Those ladies are wearing this kind of high heels. And of course, for the trolley, this is prohibited here because it may fall down. And the wheelchair for the disabled people, it is also prohibited to use this escalator. And for some children, like working or playing while riding the escalator, it is also prohibited. And also running, it is also prohibited. And of course, there are some pets. If you are having a pet, it is also prohibited to use the escalator if you're having pets. And by the way, almost here in KSA, almost all malls and establishments are prohibited to bring pets. All right, especially in the public area. Okay, guys, I will show you how to make or how to resolve the problem, because I found out that there is problem with the controller. So I'm gonna open the controller now. So let me end this film, and I'm gonna continue later on. All right, so let me check. All right, so now it's still running, so I will put the camera here, so keep it running, keep it working. So the camera will keep it working. So while I'm opening the landing area of the escalator. Okay, right. This is we call it landing plate. So I'm gonna open this landing plate. And by the way, this is made up of aluminum. Okay, so now I've done removing this cover or the landing plate here. Now I'm gonna show you the machine of this escalator. So now this is the machine, the main machine of the escalator. And this is the controller. It is electronically operated. All right. So some sensor here. There is also a sensor here. Okay. And this is operated with 300 volts. And there is a chain here. So there is a mechanical chain, and this is the oiler box. All right, so now it is empty, no oil. So I'm gonna Min sabi on. Min sabi on. Huh? Min sabi open. Min sabi open. Min. So I have to continue my work here. So somebody touches the key and he operated the machine without informing some authorized personnel here. This is the problem for the mod sometimes. All right, now I have to continue to check what is the problem here. And this is the controller area. And sometimes only by resetting the power, then the problem will resolve. There is a reset power here. Reset. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay. Here, there is a reset power here, or reset button. Where is it? Okay. All right. So in this area. Okay. Here. In this area. This color black. Yeah, this color black. I have to press it here to reset. All right, so now it is already reset. Because why? The problem is, according to the report last night, there is some clothes. And by the way, here in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, ladies are wearing this abaya, the black color covering of their dress. So it so happened that the abaya was caught by this complete, right? The one that I show you a while ago. And that is the reason why there is a problem for the control. And they try to run it going upward, but it so happened, since this is going downward or down direction only, then it caused the problem for the timer. And by the way, this is the timer area here, this side. Once you reverse the direction of this escalator, it will automatically stop, and you cannot regain the power unless you have to press the reset button here. So it required some technical knowledge when it comes to handling, or when it comes to resolving the problem. And this is technical knowledge must be shared to somebody, especially for the maintenance people. But it so happened that they are not equipped, and also they don't have any idea about electronic and computer, so it's better not to teach them, so it may not cause more damage once they will touch this area. Now let me show you. I have to use the key, and this is the key. All right, so this is the mechanical chain, or we call it drive chain, connected to the sprocket of this machine, main machine. All right, so now since the key switch of this escalator is already defective or damaged, so the only one that is working is in the down direction or in the down area. And by the way, there are two key switch here in this escalator, in the upper landing or in the upper side, and in the lower landing or in the lower side. So now I have to run this escalator. All right, so now I'm walking down. Actually, you can walk down, and you can walk also in up direction if you want, but for the elderly people, I should say, they are not capable to walk. And this is what happened last night, according to the report. This is already damaged. So here, the complete was already broken. Some teeth was already broken. So that's the reason why it catches up the abaya or the cloth of some ladies. So this is the problem for this escalator. Once the complete was damaged, like here, this is not already complete, and like this one also, it will catch easily for the abaya or for the shoes or the strap of the shoes. It can easily trap, and if there is no if there nobody watches, so it may affect people who are already riding, or it may affect somebody or someone that is caught in this complete. All right, so this is the problem now. We already requested this before, but I think they have to negotiate to our company regarding the payment. All right, so this is the key switch that I mentioned a while ago. I'm gonna show you how to switch on, and I'm using the key. There is a specified key in this area, but so happen people here, they are using not a specific key, so it damaged already. That's the reason why it already damaged. All right, so there is no display also here. Some children are playing and they damage the display here. And this is the stop button for the emergency. Once there is something that is really catches here, whether it is clothes, shoes, or the strap of the shoes, or the slippers, you can easily stop, press this button, and the escalator will automatically stop. Right? So this is the safety. Remember guys, the passenger or anyone should know every escalator there is an emergency stop. This is for emergency stop. Right, so now I have to switch on to check if it is running or not. Okay, so there is the direction here. This is down direction, and there is up direction here, arrow. So this area, this escalator, it can be run by up direction or down direction. But it so happened this program was already set to down direction. Right, so now I have to switch to down direction. All right, so now it is already running. It is already running now. So this is what happened. See, it is catches some garbage here. Right, some garbage are catching here. This is the problem now. Too much garbage. So remember, guys, if you're running or if you're using escalator, escalator are available any mall, not only in Saudi Arabia, all over the world, or even in airports or any establishment, they're using escalator as well. So remember, if you are using escalator now, this is automatically stop when there is nobody riding or using. It will automatically stop because this is programmed when nobody is using, riding, it will automatically stop. All right, guys, so remember, as I have told you a while ago, this is emergency stop. And also in the upper landing, in the up direction, in the up landing or in the up area, upper area, there is also a stop, emergency stop. And also one thing more, there is emergency stop here. So you have to know also the safety area here. All right, for some technical people, they should have to learn about this safety issue here. All right, this is the up direction. So I'm not I have to keep it stop since I have to close the cover of the machine in the upper part. So now I am walking opposite side. This is up direction escalator. Right. Now remember, guys, when it comes to safety issues, remember you have to press this if there is an emergency. Any escalator, any brand of the escalator, there is some safety. All right, so now I'm going here again. This is the mechanical chain in the main machine. All right, and that's what I have told you a while ago, mentioned regarding the emergency button. Both sides